handles the outfield positioning. They work in tandem. There's ball four to Laviolette. Upstairs to Hensler. Back was lost 6 games into the season. And a 4-pitch walk to Hensler. Caden Sorrell is back and healthy again, and he tried to ambush the first out of the East Bay in California. And is that a cutter? Or second strikeout for Flores. Runner at first. And he gets him swinging. Dialed it up to 95 for in the mid-80s. And Texas lines him up like.
I should have rephrased that. We intend to do that.
Yeah.
How about that?
I like when you just run stuff like that.
Punched out 5 times, 6 times this week.
Yeah.
Including all 4 plate appearances yesterday. Dribbler to third. Hensler's tough play. Shot's been limited due to a right knee injury this season.
And that was not like a funny ha-ha like.
We know the value of wearing a hat, but the requirement is my. Why is it required?
In Baton Rouge, but Texas will have at least a 4-game lead.
They chant the next one. And it's fouled off.
Oh, that was interesting. I would say probably quite a bit.
And the bunch popped up. It'll be handled over.
3-hole hitter up here. You got to cash this one in.
Back, and the second baseman takes it. And Hensler pops it up. Here comes Farmer, a little bit harder this time to Plantier, drifts. Well, Gasparino was in the center of some controversy yesterday.
Always found a comfort with a bat. If it's if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. But you can tell that one's
Kimball Schuessler.
Like you said it.
Your internet works too, huh?
That's a pretty big.
Sorrell. First pitch strike to Borba. Longhorns who are going for the sweep today. Ben Royo at the bottom of the lineup for A&M has been the Aggies commit. Wasn't AAA early in this season, but expected to be a big part of it. Breaking ball in. If you're not familiar with the overarching storyline in this one, Jim Schlossnagle was a head coach at Texas. Skied it to left field.
Watch
Rodriguez drifting. Jared Spencer is the 8. Anticipation is in Monday meetings. Here's the 2-2. Full count now to suffering from a hand injury, limited to left side only. Rodriguez 4 for 31 against Southpaws this year, outside. And they're getting riled up. The guy with his arms crossed, and this one's sinking into left field. Keel! Gamble, and it gets past him. Farmer. Here's Jaden Duplantier. Pushes the bunt to the right side. Nobody's at first, and everybody's safe. They only had 1 hit in SEC play coming into this weekend, and the bottom of the order has been magnificent.
They listen to you. You bought it.
Mendoza sends it foul. How distracting can it be to grounded to the left side? This time it gets through for Galvan. The only out in this inning came on as one of 2 Longhorns that have started every game this year. And he goes down swinging.
I mean, what was it like then? What's it like now?
Ooh, yeah.
Really big on positive energy. How do you guys vibe together?
Yeah, since day one, he's kind of
4th inning.
Flat righty against Laviolette. I'd rather take my chances facing a right-handed hitter.
shallow left. And it's pushed all the way out to Rodriguez. Having him back, huh?
Yeah, we talked about he's pretty good out there. I mean, all right, so we talked about we were surprised Moss wasn't in the game.
How you're playing, but how they're pitching. This one shot into the corner. Long run, Sorrell, and caught up to a hitter, Jaden Duplantier. Runner on the move, no throw to second, and a stolen base for Rodriguez.
I gotta stick with our theme of
The timing of when they announced Pierce being let go started
with Chris Del Conte, so I agree with KP.
Pitch clock violation, took it to 1-1, and now 2-1 here. Harrison's legal first name is Connor. 3-2. They said
Get drafted in the first round this year.
Caden Kent, the A&M shortstop, pops this one out of play.
At Oregon State.
Off the end of the bat for Kent, and Duplantier called off by Flores.
Oregon State this weekend.
It's Blake Bender up, leading the nation in home runs is Neville. This one to the right side. Schussler back there calling for it. Up
Almost know the final three already.
off the knuckles, and a little hop to haul it in.
About how I feel on a given day and just going out and competing and having fun, enjoying it all, enjoying the good days and the bad days. And I've taken that into this, the numbers or get into mechanics with pitching, but it really comes down to just competing and being.
Have you had the opportunity to see interaction been like this weekend with the staff on the other side?
So it's been great to see them, and now we're just competing and trying to scratch a win.
Ron, thanks for the time. We appreciate it. There's the 1-2 to Flores. On the ground to short. Kent backhanded stop, goes to second for one, and 1-1 to Gasparino. And so my next question would be, yes, it gives you opportunity to
You're in the minor leagues and you're in the big leagues.
Still 1-2 to get.
One of the biggest factors is the strike zone now in college baseball is so similar to that of pro baseball.
1-2 to Gasparino here in the fifth, and he got him swinging. Patton was nearly out of this game.
Down when Schloss goes back to College Station.
It takes something special. It would have been Royo. And he pops it up to the right side. Tommy Farmer comes. Sensational catch last half inning, and he's back at the plate with a big cut. To third.
Most of this Texas team are guys that were on the right.
Escape my lips. 2-1.
I do like this and not don'ts. All those things are an important part of being a good hitter.
Popped him up. And
Because Oregon's going to do it for sure, especially if they make a run to hold. But they're going to do it anyway.
2-0. Farmer got tied up. 2-1.
They've got more data than we do.
And Farmer sends it into center field. Laviolette the plate. Am I right that the pitch that Farmer hit out?
Josh Beckett.
We're going to get there. Weston Moss can't find the strike zone.
Really are.
Out there.
There it is. Help again. Overcooked it. And now a 2 for 4 with the bases loaded this year. 2-0. Missed with 96. Folks to the left side. Kent backhand. Up balance from short. That will end.
To go out there this inning with the lead.
I think the key phrase is long. 1-2 to Wyatt Hensler. And put on the Aggie maroon. Line drive into the glove of Flores. Kent 0 for 3. Got robbed by Adrian Rodriguez.
I do too.
And Kent jumps on this one. Sends it to center. Gasparino has space. They're bringing in a new catcher from Oregon State. Helped him get. Bender, 97. Wow, that one ran. 1-0. Borba 0 for 2. 1-0 count inherited by Stretch with a runner on. One inching the ball. That was aggressive. Nothing in one.
Has pitched plenty in this league. Dropped that slot down a little bit.
Like Bender up is 1 for 2.
Really end up making you look silly.
Hayden shot with a flare, and that one squeaks into left field, and the Aggies hit. And now Terrence Keel. He's trying to lead A&M to an upset.
Who's the quarterback?
Nate fell primarily with the Chargers. 1-2. First hit today. First pitch strike to the. One, two to the star. 2-2 pitch. Up and in, and a full count.
Stick.
Lead. Popped him up. Who wants it? Flores, long run to the. Jaden Duplantier tries to bunt his way on. It's safe to say that this.
And it's not because they're not good. They're very good. Well, they're not home yet. Obviously, they get 3 more outs to get and see if they can add on here. Brought them back ahead.
Ethan Mendoza sends it to left center. Laviolette.
And it's because you need conditions at that launch to get it out.
And Saunier fits in a strike, nothing, a 2-run double in the 4th. Nothing in 2. And he rips it to right field. It's down for a hit, his 3rd of the game. 1-0. Position.